Hello everybody, I'm ArtilleryJay and welcome back to Vintage Story. So last episode we were over in this area and I said that I was going to build a house this episode, but I kind of already built a little shack here. Let me get out of F5 mode. I've also gotten into the Bronze Age, whole bunch of copper here. I did a lot of work off camera, dug all the way down to the mantle, which is at 0. And out here, I've got all of these for making ingots. Got my little copper anvil there. This is just miscellaneous junk baskets and stuff that I don't use anymore. Some trees and stuff over here. And I've also got this up here that I flattened out because this episode we're going to be building something. It is going to be where our actual base is going to be. So I've got it up on this little plateau here. That scared the crap out of me. And I really wish that he wouldn't have been here because now he's going to be in the way of my building. Dang it. I don't think I can get rid of his corpse either. Dang it. Okay, well, he's going to be in the way, but we can build around him for now. So he's going to go from this block to that block, and that block. Those are the 4 corners of the base. This was 2 fairly large hills. I flattened them out, but I still wanted the base to be up high and in between these 2 peaks right here. So, yeah, I'm going to lead him away from the area so that I don't have to contend with 2 corpses in my way. Alright, so not sure where these guys keep coming from. The sun did just come up, so it could just be that they're still left over from nighttime. But let me go ahead and get my image pulled up real quick so that I know what I'm doing. It is going to be... Let me go ahead and get started, and what I will do is run it in a time lapse. So stay tuned for the time lapse. Okay guys, all done with that build. So I did a little bit off camera after I was done with the build, but let me go ahead and do the reveal. It is a Chinese pagoda, complete with lantern on the top up there. I went ahead and added some torches inside to brighten it up a little bit. It looks great at night. I will try to put a screenshot in here of it at night, but I also, off camera, added in all this bamboo and this path. Let's go ahead and head in here. I added this door here. I had to change the floor a little bit, and I came down here. I'm going to actually build a basement down here, and that's where I'm going to do all of my crafting and stuff, like my furnaces and all that stuff. But if we come up, this is the second floor here, and then we've got the third floor. And then this up here is, I'll probably do some storage up here. That's my plan anyway. And then this level, I'm not sure. That level up there will probably be like my sleeping quarters and stuff. This level will probably be some more storage. And then just like, I'll do some decorations in here. And then like I said, down there will be all of my stone casting and metal work and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and follow the path. Like I said, I planted bamboo. This is all grown already because I actually logged out. But all of these little things here, they line the path the entire way. These are all bamboo. So I added these little torch lights here. That way at night you can see where you're going. I try to follow the natural landscape as much as possible. I did have to kind of come up over this mountain, so there's a lot of stairs in here, but it does give it a very nature feel. So as you can see, there's still bamboo coming through here, so once it all grows up, it's going to be really nice. There's the logging camp over there, so this just comes right outside of the logging camp, circles around it, actually more bamboo. It's sprinkled in all over the place. You can see there's quite a lot of it. I just got to wait for it all to grow. But the path thins out right in here and meets up with the logging camp. So that's where we're at now. And then it kind of circles around the logging camp and it meets up with this path that was already here. Now this path continues on to the logging camp, just like that. But if you come this way and head up, now there's a few different places here. As you can see, someone else did this path. They did this with the lanterns, and I really like that. I might actually do the half slab cobble standing up like that, because I do like the way that looks. And I didn't see this until after I built mine, but they also used the wood for the step up, which is kind of cool. I like using the path block stairs myself, but you know, to each his own. And this just continues on, and eventually it's going to meet up with some other stuff here. Alright, so if we keep going, alright, I believe that this is Aira's place right here. So yeah, it's definitely hers. All those chickens, ugh, they're so loud. She's got bees and crops everywhere. Cool little shack for her living quarters. Got all kinds of animal pens. So she's got a whole lot of stuff here. She has been playing for a lot longer than I think anybody else on the server. So she kind of knows her stuff, as it were. But this path comes up here, and it circles around. And it comes over to this area, and there's a pet wolf in one of these over here. So somebody's got a pet wolf right there. I believe this is Mark's. Yeah, Mark AFK's area. So that's who that belongs to. Little coal area for making coal, which is pretty cool. I believe you just bring your own 3 pieces of dirt. You fill it up with the stuff, put the dirt in there, light it, put dirt there. So makes it really easy. All that you got to do is bring the supplies and then some dirt, and you can make your plenty of coal. So that's Mark's area. Like I said, this is Aira's area here. And then if we continue on, there's Aira's foxhole, just a hole filled with fox for whatever reason. I actually think that's pretty cool. Just gonna head over here. Okay, this is Yober Brass Bar. I believe that this is a patron of Aira. So yeah, got another little coal area right here for making coal. And speaking of patrons and stuff like that, whoop, there's a wolf. Speaking of patrons, if you'd like to play on this server, you can become a patron of any of the Simpletons and gain unlimited access to this server as well as some other servers. In fact, you would gain access to all of the servers that the Simpletons run. So something to keep in mind if you're interested and you want to play on here. I believe it's a pledge of $5 or more to any of the Simpletons will get you access. So it's not necessary, but if that's something that interests you, if you want to play on here, that's how you would go about doing that. Man, I hear another wolf. I thought there was another path coming out of Aira's. Oh yeah, right here. Okay. So this path, I believe this is the path. So I'm going back the way that I came. And it's getting nighttime, so some of this stuff might be difficult to see. But lighting up this path would probably be a good idea at some point. As well as maybe thickening the path a little bit so it's easier to walk on. These path blocks do increase your speed if you are walking on them, if you didn't notice that. So that's pretty cool. Alright. Oop, almost went the wrong way. Alright, so if we come over here, that's just fenced off for safety, I'm guessing. Or just for the aesthetics. Alright, so there's a ram right here. This is a little tunnel right here. And okay, so the path is starting to be lit up again. This is, I believe, yeah, it is the mountain temple. So, I believe that it's Mephansteris's build. I hope I'm saying that right. But this is pretty cool, actually. Basically, it's just a build inside of a mountain. Temple smithy area. So you can do like smithing in here. This comes back out to some gardens and stuff. So that's kind of cool. I'm probably going to miss a whole bunch of stuff in here because it is quite extensive. But there's lots of crafting that you can do in this area. And then that just goes over there to the sky. But if you come up this ladder and then head up the stairs, this actually goes all the way to the top of the mountain. And it's really cool looking once you get up there. And I'm going to try to get up there before the sun comes up because it's got a really cool nighttime look. And I'm going to have to get more food too at some point. So there's this little cutoff right here so you can look out over the land there. And then this little outcrop there. But once you get all the way to the top, there is this building. And the building gives me this also Asian architecture feel. In a lot of Asian architecture, there is a walkway around the outside, so you can survey nature, kind of. I believe it's Taoism that uses the philosophy of nature and stuff. And in Japan, it's Shintoism. It's kind of the same thing, I believe. I'm probably messing that up. I just learned about Asian architecture in my architecture class, and or learned more about it, I guess. And yeah, so that's what really inspired me to build my pagoda. So that is why I did that. And these stairs can be treacherous if you're sprinting down them like I am. Alright, and then boop, right to the bottom of the ladder. And back outside. And you really couldn't see anything at night, unfortunately, from there. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. Here's the apothecary. So this is where you can go to do, like, I guess, brewing and stuff. I don't know. I'm not versed in any of the, like, food and stuff in the game yet. That's something that I really need to learn. But we're just going to continue following this path because there's a lot more to see, guys. And I'm trying to get it all in without going over half an hour of the video. So we shall see what happens. Alright, so this is the warehouse WIP. Feel free to build sort. Okay, so this is like community storage. If you come down here, there's just a whole bunch of storage stuff for people. So if you're looking for stuff, or if you've got a bunch of extra stuff, you can throw it in here. So pretty cool. I don't know who built this, but they did a great job on it. And this is Alcombe Planning Committee headquarters. So this is the town, the community town that we're building. So this is like the planning area for it. I'm gonna have a sleep here real quick. Sometimes it lets me sleep, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm glad that it did this time. All right. And it doesn't always sleep through the night. I believe it sleeps for 9 game hours, if I'm not mistaken. So here's some more lumber stuff over here. And then over in this area, we've got lots of monsters. Go away, guy. I'm trying to do a tour. Okay, so this is future site of stately gardens. Go away, I said. Future site of stately gardens. And then this is future site of bridge. And then this is future site of town hall. So that's where we're going to have our town hall. Please do not pick the skeps up or break them. So that would be the beehive things, which I've actually got one of those. I'm not sure where it came from, but I've got one. Pretty cool. Future site of the kitchen bakery. And then here's some little community gardens here. This building right here I kind of missed, I believe. Oh no, I didn't. That's a headquarters, planning headquarters. Some different gardens and stuff. I believe Aira did this when the server first started. She went and gathered this and planted it for everybody, which is kind of cool. So when you're starting out, you've got a place that you can get food. So these paths don't really go anywhere. I don't think that there's any other planning going on for that. But that is that. And when you come back this way, right up there, that is where spawn is. So there's actually, I believe, yeah, path blocks. They're kind of scattered throughout here, just kind of as markers to lead the way from spawn to the town. But if you remember from last episode, this is where we started, was way up here, and then there were monsters in the stairwell, so I had to run past them. But that's it, guys. That is the server so far, everything that I found anyway. If you are playing on the server and I did not find your area, let me know either in the comments or over on the Discord, and I will be sure to get to it next episode. Unfortunately, I don't have all of the information for the server, like as to where everybody's at and stuff like that, but yeah, that is everything that I found so far, like I said. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments again if you're playing on the server and I missed your stuff. Also, let me know down in the comments if you're a patron of one of the other Simpletons, if you've got Vintage Story, if you want to play Vintage Story, if you're looking to pick up Vintage Story, there will be a link to it down in the description as always. And until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye! Hey, what's up? Thanks for watching.